So.
Ladies and gentlemen, if we could please start. Ladies and gentlemen and honoured guests, it's a real privilege for me. My name is Professor Cleyve Jones. I'm from the University of Leeds, to be asked to chair this closing session of the conference. If I could invoke the name of Leon Trotsky, Trotsky once wrote that we should take an interest in war before war takes an interest in us. If I could just briefly commit that cardinal of academic sins, plagiarism, I think this conference has very much been about taking an interest in Iran before Iran takes too much of an interest in us. I was very much struck by the comments of David Menashri at the very beginning of this conference when he spoke about the significance of establishing a centre that studies only a single country, Iran. Dare I say, in the United Kingdom, we now have 3 such centres and more are promised. And I think this very much goes to the core of this conference itself. That this conference has been about eclectic, interdisciplinary papers, which I believe have made a significant contribution to our understanding of Iran, its culture, its history, its politics, its social dynamics, its aspirations, as well as its fears. We now perhaps come full circle in our final panel, a panel that which I believe will serve as a contextual compass for future deliberation on Iran. Our first speaker is Professor Bernard Harcourt. He is a senior research fellow at the Centre National de la Recherche Scientifique, and he is currently part of the research team of Monde Iranien et Indien. And I also understand that he wrote a book called the Atlas of Iran, which enjoyed the privilege of having a preface or a foreword written in it by one Ahmadinejad. Our second esteemed speaker, is Professor Alexei Malenchenko from the Moscow State University, and he is co-chair of the program Religion, Society and Security of the Carnegie Moscow Center, and is professor at the Moscow State Institute of International Relations. And our third speaker, who probably needs no introduction, is Professor David Menashri. He's the director of the Center for Iranian Studies, the incumbent of the Parviz Puran Nazarian Chair for Modern Iranian Studies. May I call upon now Bernard to take to the microphone.